Well, alrighty then. I got a shitload of rigging done. The gun's just placed in there. The tail is on. I will talk about that Odyssey shortly. But I got a lot of the steering rigging put in. These up here. There's a couple down here underneath that go all the way across the bottom wing. See if I can pick this up without breaking anything. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. Probably not the best. Yeah, but they're there, trust me. They are there. I spent most of the day, most of the rigging got done yesterday. Today, this space and the one on the other side of it, those got done today. But the main thing was getting this tail section on. Jesus, I'm telling you guys. Um, I don't want to break anything. Where are we? Okay. There, there, and there's one contact point right at the very end there. That is it for putting that tail section on. Oh my God, oh my God. I must have said the F word about 5,000 times. Jesus. We finally got it on though. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it, how it's coming out. Let's turn you around. Hang on. I'm gonna put you in my other. We'll put you in the other holder. Hang on. Yeah, so unbelievable. Yeah, it took me a good hour and 15, 20 minutes to get that tail section on. What a pain in the ass. A complete pain in the ass. Um, Jesus, I'm telling you. I'm glad I have some experience with rigging ships. Because I'll tell you, man, Jesus Christ. I ain't never seen a plane with so much rigging on it in my life. I mean, you got the Gotha that mocked it. Those have a lot of rigging on them. And there are some other big World War One bombers that were like that. But this thing here, um, I still have. There's a this little thing right here. There's a line that goes from there up underneath the plane. There's a pulley up under there, around the pulley, and then back to the bottom. I'm gonna put those on either side. I still got to do the rigging on the back here. All the rigging, the rigging that holds it together, and the running rigging. These here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do those. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do those, guys. It's just such tiny, really is tiny work. So I don't know. I'll cut it out and see what I can do, but because basically the line has to be glued to the side of the fuselage. It wraps around the strut, and then you put this thing on because this is PE. That little piece is PE, and then they come back to their corresponding places. That's running rigging too. Like that's for pedals and yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, and there's just no good pictures of it, of where they go. I mean, you look at the lines, but they all cross. I don't know. Does this go all the way across? Does it stop here? Does it come over to here? You know, looks like it goes all the way across. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I mean, then all this stuff up here, but it's basically useless. If it didn't give you, one, two, three, four. I'd make them all different. I don't know. There should have been a better rigging diagram as far as I'm concerned. And I got this off the internet. But you know, it's on paper. You can barely see the lines. You know, I still have to put these on too for the bottom. So, gonna do what I can do. I really appreciate the guys that left me comments on my last video. They gave me some confidence to jump back in, and I was this close to bailing out, but I said nope. I read the comments, and I was like, yeah, you know what? We'll get it done. We'll friggin' get it done. We'll do it to the best of our ability, and that's it. That is it. We've been cool around here the last couple of days. I mean, like in the 30s. Although it's supposed to be going up into the 50s as the week progresses. Weekend, rather. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be in the upper 50s, but rain. Woohoo! Ninja Cat's back. Maybe we should send Ninja Cat down to Washington. Oh, man. That was good. So that's where I am. This is number 15. Number 15. So I'm not going to work any more on it tonight. I got to figure out the rigging for this tail end. Because a lot of this is going to help hold this thing on. So, but yeah. It is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm just glad that tail popped on. And it did pop on. I was trying to get because you had to try to get all three of those little points all on at the same time. Virtually impossible because it was, I don't know what was off. Whether I have one of the sides not at the right, but I mean, they were slots that they fit into, so it's got to be the right angle. But that bottom part on that tail did not want to sit on that. So I got the two little top things done, and I super glued those, and I let them almost dry till they were solid. And then because every time before that, I'd try to move that bottom part over, and one of them would pop out. I was getting wicked frustrated. So I finally just put the top two in. I go, just put them in, get that thing as close as you can to it, and let it dry. So I must have waited an hour for the super glue to dry. And then I held the bottom part and took my finger and gently pushed the bottom of the tail over, and it popped right in. I super glued it, and don't breathe on it. But yeah, it's coming out pretty cool, I think. So there's a lot of rigging in there, boys. There is a lot of rigging in there. Under there, I messed up though. The back of the engine, it's supposed to be cross bracing in back of the engine, but I got no room to get in there now. I wished I would have known that, and I would have put it in before I put the engine in. Because that engine, when you push that engine in, it's got a long shaft that like a C-clip goes into, so it won't pull out, but it'll let it turn. You didn't have to glue it, but now it's underneath the cowling and everything. I got no getting back in there to pull it out, so. Of course, I didn't find out that it needed rigging there until after it was all done, so I'm like, oh well. But yeah, pretty complicated. We'll figure it out. There ain't a whole lot left to go. A couple more days, I'm thinking. So hopefully by the middle of next week, I can do a final video. Thinking somewhere around there, maybe the middle of the week. Make sure I get everything done and touched up. I got a little touch up of the paint. But yeah, a couple more turnbuckles on the back here. Get those put in, tied in. rigged. I just got to rig them. The turnbuckles are there. I just got to rig it. And then, yeah, like I said, some more of that running rigging. And we will go from there. I've been using this model casting. This model casting line. It's good stuff. It's got a little stretch to it. It's not like Easy Line. Easy Line you can take and friggin' pull, a mile apart. This stuff got just a little bit of give to it. So, I like it much better. Expensive though. This, how much did you get? 25 meters. 25 meters of this. It'll probably last me until I die. But it was $30 for this. And this was the 6.0 for a 148 scale. It should have been a little bit bigger. I didn't know if they made another, probably make a bigger size. I think it should have been a bigger size. But it is what it is. I'm not buying another one. I'll use it up on what I have, but that's about it. So, yeah, all right. Oh, Jesus. 11 minutes. He's not going to be happy. Screw him. All right, guys. Really appreciate the comments, man. You helped me get over a hump. Yeah, you did. Yep, that's what I love about this community. Everything but Jeff. You guys know that. Peace out.